Everybody, it's Rosemary Jane, and I had this video preschool to first grade logging in with QR badges. But a week ago, they changed the way that it's set up for our little ones. So I've got an early childhood iPad here, and I just want to show you the way that that little one should be logging in to get to Clever and Schoology. So on the iPad, they just launched their Clever icon, and they get a camera that pops up. You can change the direction of the camera, forward facing or not. And then they just scan their badge. It takes them straight in to their account. And so they are in their Clever account. But there is an update. The Schoology app was removed. And some of you might have heard some of my training where I actually didn't love the Schoology app as it was. It doesn't show the visuals enough. So now the Schoology app, when the little ones tap that app, it opens in Safari, which is the iPad's default browser, and then they just have to click on Allow Camera. They will have to click that every time. Then you can see the camera pops up. Now, one difference is this camera is not, you can't change if it's forward facing, but it does work right away. So then I'm in my student's account. So all we would need to do then is click on Courses, and all their course icons are there. Now, what I recommend to parents, so if any parents are watching this, you should be logged into your own account so you can catch all of your child's updates. If your child's teacher isn't really making use of updates and you don't want them to see print when they log in, there is this option right at the top called Course Dashboard. And that will just give them the tiles so they can just learn which pictures to click on. Now, that is a setting that you can default to. I don't really recommend it because we want to see our teachers and our schools starting to use updates more, and updates can even have images in them. So in the meantime, if you would rather your child just see the tiles, you can always click on Settings, the drop-down menu by their name, and then at the very bottom, there is an option for, sorry for the bad view, but there's an option to set the homepage to Course Dashboard. And so if I set that, then when my child, and this is my preschool grandson, when he logs in, he'll just see the tile icons. So that would be better for him, possibly. Now, again, if the teacher has updates, though, that falls under the main default page, Recent Activity. So we don't need to go to Clever to get to Schoology anymore because it's now just going to open right up in Safari. That should be easier for your little ones getting into Clever. And if they're using their badges to swipe in, it takes them straight in. One last tip. If the teachers are using any applications that require Google, such as Google Slides, or if they want them to do a Flipgrid, you will need to guide your child into logging into Google on Safari. So let's go over that real quick. Just open the Safari browser. When you do, it's going to land you on whatever the last page you were on. You may want to frequently close out additional tabs at the top. It's just a good way to sort of keep your device clean and not have multiple instances of the same app open. But I just want to go to Google at the top of my screen. So I'm just typing in Google. I typed in Google, it's taking me there. And then you can see the sign in button in the upper right-hand corner. So just click on that. There are instructions in the slides that I've got in the footer of this video. So, or in the message part of this video. So just look below this video and there's some information. There's a link to those slides. But if my child is signed into Google on Safari, then when my child opens apps from the teacher like Google Slides or the teacher wants them to go to Flipgrid, they'll already be logged in on Safari, so it will be easier for them. So help your child with using their badges in pre-K, K, and 1 to log straight into Schoology. You don't have to go to Clever first anymore. To badge straight into Clever in case the teacher has other applications they're using in Clever, and open the Safari browser and help your child sign into Google on the Safari browser. I know that was a lot, but I try to keep a lot in just a few quick minutes in these tidbits. If you have any questions about this, please contact your child's teacher directly or our parent and student help desk, our parent student help support. And I will put that in the footer of this video as well. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.